The 21st century has ushered in an era of unprecedented technological advancement. This digital age, as it is now known, has fundamentally reshaped the way we live, work, and interact with the world around us. At the heart of this transformation lies the Internet, a vast and intricate network connecting billions of people across the globe. The Internet has become an indispensable tool for communication, information, and entertainment. It has broken down geographical barriers, allowing us to connect with people from all walks of life in an instant. With the rise of social media, online forums, and instant messaging applications, we are more connected than ever before. This increased connectivity has had a profound impact on human interaction. We can now communicate with friends, family, and colleagues across continents with ease. We can share our thoughts, experiences, and ideas with a global audience. The digital age has created new opportunities for collaboration, innovation, and social change. However, this digital revolution has also brought about new challenges. As we become increasingly reliant on technology, we must be mindful of its potential impact on our relationships, our mental health, and our sense of self. It is essential to strike a balance between the digital and physical worlds to ensure that technology enhances rather than detracts from our lives. Tencent, a Chinese multinational technology conglomerate, has emerged as a key player in shaping the digital landscape. Founded in 1998, the company has grown exponentially, becoming one of the most valuable companies in the world. Tencent's products and services have had a profound impact on the lives of billions of people, particularly in China. One of Tencent's most popular and influential products is WeChat, a multi-purpose messaging, social media, and mobile payment app. Launched in 2011, WeChat has become an indispensable part of daily life for many Chinese citizens. With over 1.2 billion monthly active users, WeChat has transformed the way people communicate, socialize, and conduct business in China. In addition to WeChat, Tencent also operates QQ, one of the earliest and most popular instant messaging platforms in China. While QQ has declined in popularity in recent years, it still boasts hundreds of millions of users, particularly among younger generations. QQ offers a wide range of features, including instant messaging, voice and video calls, online gaming, and social networking. Tencent's dominance in the Chinese digital market has given it significant influence over how people interact and communicate online. The company's platforms have created new avenues for social connection, information sharing, and entertainment. However, Tencent's influence has also raised concerns about privacy, censorship, and the potential for social control. The rise of virtual and augmented reality technologies has further blurred the lines between the digital and physical worlds. VR and AR create immersive, interactive experiences that can transport users to different environments and allow them to interact with virtual objects and characters. While VR and AR have traditionally been associated with gaming and entertainment, they are increasingly being used in other industries such as education, healthcare, and retail. In the realm of social interaction, VR and AR have the potential to create new forms of connection and intimacy. Imagine attending a concert or sporting event with friends from all over the world, all from the comfort of your own home. Or imagine being able to visit historical sites and landmarks without ever having to leave your living room. VR and AR can break down geographical barriers and create shared experiences that would not be possible in the physical world. However, the rise of VR and AR also raises important questions about the nature of human connection. As we spend more time in virtual worlds, will our relationships in the real world suffer? Will we become so accustomed to interacting with avatars and virtual representations of people that we lose the ability to connect with real people in meaningful ways? These are complex questions that do not have easy answers. As VR and AR technology continues to evolve, it is crucial that we consider its potential impact on our relationships and our society as a whole. We must strive to use these technologies in ways that enhance rather than detract from our humanity. Tencent's vast user base and its diverse range of products and services generate an enormous amount of data. The company collects data on everything from user demographics and interests to their online behavior and social connections. Tencent uses this data to improve its products and services, target advertising, and gain insights into user behavior. Tencent's data-driven approach has enabled it to create highly personalized experiences for its users. For example, WeChat's algorithm recommends content, products, and services based on a user's past behavior, interests, and social connections. This personalization can be convenient for users, but it also raises concerns about privacy and the potential for manipulation. Tencent's use of data has also drawn scrutiny from governments and privacy advocates. In recent years, the Chinese government has increased its regulation of the tech industry, including Tencent. The government has expressed concerns about data security, user privacy, and the potential for tech companies to exert undue influence over society. Tencent has responded to these concerns by implementing stricter data privacy policies and increasing transparency around its data collection and use practices. However, the company's vast data trove and its close ties to the Chinese government continue to raise ethical questions about the power of big tech and the future of data privacy. Section 5, the digital paradox, social fatigue and information overload. The digital age has brought about a paradox. We are more connected than ever before, yet many of us feel increasingly isolated and alone. This paradox is driven in part by the overwhelming amount of information we are exposed to on a daily basis. We are constantly bombarded with news, social media updates, emails, and notifications, all vying for our attention. This constant influx of information can lead to information overload, a state of cognitive exhaustion that makes it difficult to process information effectively. When we are overloaded with information, we may feel overwhelmed, stressed, and unable to focus. We may also experience decision fatigue, making it difficult to make even simple choices. In addition to information overload, many people also experience social fatigue from the constant pressure to be on and connected. Social media platforms in particular can create a sense of social comparison and competition, leading to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression. To combat social fatigue and information overload, it is important to set boundaries with technology. This may involve limiting your time on social media, setting aside specific times to check email, or simply taking breaks from technology altogether. It is also important to be mindful of the content you consume online and to seek out information and connections that are meaningful and enriching. Section 6. Crafting identities online, the digital self and its real-world counterpart. In the digital age, we have the ability to create and curate our online identities in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. Social media platforms in particular provide us with tools to construct idealized versions of ourselves, showcasing our achievements, interests, and aspirations. While there is nothing inherently wrong with presenting ourselves in a positive light online, it is important to be mindful of the gap between our online personas and our real-world selves. When we spend too much time crafting our digital identities, we may lose sight of who we are at our core. This can lead to feelings of inauthenticity, anxiety, and depression. It is also important to remember that our online identities are not always entirely within our control. Once we post something online, it can be difficult to erase. Photos, videos, and comments can resurface years later, potentially damaging our reputations or relationships. As we navigate the digital world, it's important to maintain a healthy sense of self. We should strive to present ourselves authentically online, while also remembering that our online identities do not define us. Our worth as individuals comes from within, not from the number of likes or followers we have online. Section 7. Digital existence, redefining the meaning of self in a virtual world. The concept of digital existence raises profound philosophical questions about the nature of self and the meaning of being human. As we spend more time in virtual worlds, interacting with avatars and digital representations of ourselves and others, how does this impact our understanding of what it means to be a person? Some philosophers argue that our digital existences are simply extensions of our real-world selves. We bring our thoughts, feelings, and experiences with us into the digital realm, and our online interactions can have real-world consequences. From this perspective, there is no fundamental difference between our online and offline selves. Other philosophers argue that our digital existences are distinct from our real-world selves. In the digital world, we are free from the constraints of our physical bodies and social identities. We can experiment with different personas, explore new interests, and connect with people from all over the world. From this perspective, our digital existences offer us opportunities for growth, self-discovery, and transformation. Regardless of which perspective one takes, it is clear that our digital existences are becoming increasingly intertwined with our real-world selves. As technology continues to evolve, we will need to grapple with the philosophical implications of digital existence and what it means to be human in an increasingly digital age. Section 8. Tencent's ethical responsibility. Navigating the complexities of the digital age. As a leading technology company, Tencent has a responsibility to consider the ethical implications of its products and services. The company's platforms have a profound impact on the lives of billions of people, shaping the way they communicate, access information, and interact with the world around them. One of the most pressing ethical issues facing Tencent is data privacy. The company collects vast amounts of data on its users, raising concerns about how this data is used and protected. Tencent has a responsibility to be transparent about its data collection practices and to ensure that user data is not misused. Another ethical issue facing Tencent is censorship. As a Chinese company, Tencent is subject to the country's strict internet censorship laws. The company has been criticized for censoring content on its platforms, including political speech, social activism, and LGBTQ+ content. Tencent has a responsibility to uphold freedom of expression and to resist censorship whenever possible. Tencent also has a responsibility to address the potential negative consequences of its platforms, such as internet addiction, cyberbullying, and the spread of misinformation. The company should invest in research and development to mitigate these harms and to promote the responsible use of its products and services. By taking a proactive approach to ethical considerations, Tencent can set a positive example for other technology companies and help to ensure that the digital age benefits all of humanity. Section 9. Finding ourselves in the digital age, a call for balance and reflection. The digital age has brought about unprecedented opportunities and challenges. While technology has connected us in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago, it has also created new forms of social isolation, information overload, and identity fragmentation. As we navigate this complex and ever-evolving landscape, it is essential that we find a balance between our digital and physical lives. We must be mindful of the time we spend online and the content we consume. We should prioritize face-to-face interactions and seek out experiences that nourish our souls. We should engage in critical reflection about our online identities and strive to present ourselves authentically. Above all, we must remember that technology is a tool. It is up to us to use it wisely and to ensure that it serves our humanity rather than the other way around. By embracing the opportunities of the digital age while remaining mindful of its challenges, we can create a future where technology enhances our lives and connects us in meaningful ways. This leads us to a crucial question. In this age of digital immersion, how can we ensure that our virtual connections do not overshadow the importance of real-world relationships and experiences? How can we use technology to foster genuine connection and understanding rather than isolation and division? These are the questions we must ask ourselves as we continue to shape the digital age and our place within it.